Join us today as we tour the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. We're going to make stops at Tamishi Point, the Visitor Center in Gunnison Point, Pulpit Rock, the Cross Fissures, Rock Point, Chasm View, the Painted Wall, and Cedar Point, where we'll enjoy the sunset. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're at Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. We're starting up the South Rim Road from our campground. They have a lot of lookouts all along the way, and we're going to stop at each one, get some video and some pictures, and show you what all it looks like.
The first stop we're at is
Tamishi. Yeah, we're not sure of the pronunciation, but something like that. And we're going to take a look at it. The sun just rose over the mountains over to the east, and we're looking to the east, so hopefully all these videos will come out great, that you'll get an idea of what Black Canyon of Gunnison is all about. All right, here you go. Let's take a look. It's hard to see the scale of what we're looking at, but it's huge. There's the sun. I'm going to come down a little bit to try to avoid that sunlight. Nice pull-offs and nice observation platforms at these stops. We zoom in a little bit on some of this rock formation over here. At the Visitor Center, Black Canyon of Gunnison.
In 1853, Gunnison headed a survey team that was looking for a practical railroad route to the Pacific.
When you go out the back side of the Visitor Center, you're met with a trail that takes you down to an overlook to look into the canyon. And we're going to go to the back and look at the Gunnison Point Overlook. You can bring a dog on this little overlook trail. They are permitted. The sign did say no drones though. I think that's pretty much the case in most national parks. This is telling us about pegmatite dikes. It's harder rock that remains while the softer rock around it erodes away. We're going to see if we can find it out here on the canyon wall. You can hear that roaring sound. It is the river flowing below. I'm going to zoom in on that, and you'll be able to see the river there flowing. I've read that the river flows northwest through the canyon and eventually meets up with the Colorado River to flow toward the Pacific Ocean. But before it gets to the Pacific Ocean, the Colorado River dries up. They say it dries up because climate change has lessened the snowfall, and got to watch the steps I'm going down here. And there's less snowfall in the mountains surrounding the Colorado River. There's less rainfall than traditional, and dams for hydroelectric power, recreational use in the lakes that they create, and irrigation is taking water out of the Colorado at a greater rate than it's going in it. So by the time it gets to the Pacific Ocean, it's dry. So all of the water from the Colorado River is used by people for their needs before it makes it to the Pacific Ocean. Is that good? Is that bad? Don't know. I know the people get a lot of benefit out of it, but we have altered nature's course a little bit. But let's take a look at this beautiful canyon. Here's another view where you can see the water flowing at the bottom of the canyon. Up close look at some of the rocks. There's the visitor center up on top of the hill there. And we'll pan down into the canyon, going down the final few steps to get out on the point. Let's look back to the west where we can see the light on the canyon walls. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Okay, I think if we look right through there, in between those two big rocks, we zoom in a little more, in the shadow there's that different colored rock that is that harder rock we just read about when we entered the trail. A little rocky, you gotta watch your footing here. And here we are at the brink of the canyon. The water's flowing down there. The lighter colored streaks you see are different types of rocks that were formed at different times. This beautiful bush is called rabbit brush. It blooms from August through October, is what the ranger told us inside. There's a smaller overlook here. We're going to check it out before we go to the Pulpit Rock overlook. See what we can see. Oh, beautiful view of the canyon valley and the river.
That's the visitor center.
This rim, the south rim, has all the trees on it. It faces north, so it doesn't get as much sunlight as this side of the rim, which is eroded away more because it gets more sunlight because the sun is primarily in the southern sky at this northern elevation. And so it dries out. The moisture that stays on the southern side is a factor in the erosion, makes it erode quicker, and that's why the slope is greater on the southern side and the rocks are more steep on the northern side. This walkway is right on a little rock ledge where it is straight down on both sides. The canyon as we see it today took almost 2 million years to be carved by the Gunnison River erosion and the forces of nature. What do you think it would look like if we came back 2 more million years later? Amazing. Dogs are allowed on these little trails at the overlooks. So Sonny's going to go along with us on this one. That's far enough. Sonny, come back here. What you see, Sonny? What do you think about it, Sonny? Pretty canyon? You see the pretty canyon? This is Rock Point. Out here in the rocks. There's the lookout up there. Hey there. You gotta come this way. Come back this way, Sonny. Come back this way. Come on. There you go. Good boy. You ready to get in? You want to get in? Just a second here. There you go.
Just a minute. Wait. Wait. Good boy.
All right.
Want some water?
You thirsty?
That's a big hike.
That's a big hike, wasn't it?
Drink some water. Good boy. You want some cookies? Want a cookie? Come on. Hurry, Mama. Hungry. We're on a big hike. Thirsty, hungry. Sonny, good boy. All right, 2 to go. Good job. Let's go to the next.
Kind of like a dog chewing a bone. Sonny, you got a stick?
You're getting dirty.
Oh, yeah.
Time to go.
Now you got to go back in the trailer tonight, dog. All right.
All right, let's go, Sonny. Come on. Woo! No, we're going to go this way.
This way. Come. No, not through that little hole. I don't know where that goes.
I don't know, but I'm going to find me some more sticks.
Hey, come on.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
Come on. Let's go out here. Let's go see what's out here. Yeah. Don't go under the fence. All right. 1900. William Torrance led a crew to explore the possibility of diverting the Gunnison River water for farming. Wow. A long time ago. We're walking out the trail to the painted wall. All these trails are really nice, easy walking trails. Every now and then you have a few steps. Nice juniper bushes, trees. A nice juniper. Some swift, swallow, red-tailed hawk, golden eagle, peregrine falcon. All birds of prey that you find in this area, hanging around. You can walk closer to the edge, but not me. I wouldn't advise it. At 2,300 feet tall, the painted wall is the highest cliff in Colorado. If the Empire State Building was placed at the bottom, it would only reach about halfway up. The patterns that you see that form the painted wall were created more than 1 billion years ago when molten rock was squeezed into the fractures and the joints in the wall, and then it cooled and hardened. Gary,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hi Margaret. Hi Deb.
That is just weird.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi Jane. Jim. Not catching all these lanes. Elaine. Hello.
No, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it.
You want to go there?
It's a nice little walk, bud. You can do it. Going out to Cedar Point. We'll see what we can see. Walked out through the thicket, and this is what you see. This is the thicket we walked through to get out here. The side gorge of tributary canyons, where the rim, where the rocks are less massive because of more joints, less resistant mineral, where runoff from muddy waters creates these side gorges that lead into the main canyon. That's the side gorge coming into the main canyon. As you can see, here's the main canyon with some of the painted wall like we saw at the previous pull-off. Well, that was a nice little walk.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful trail. Lots of interpretive little signs so you can learn about the
Plants and the trees,
plants.
flowers.
Yeah.
There was no flowers because we were in fall, but did learn a lot about oak trees, cedar trees, spruce trees.
Yep,
Other kind over there.
beautiful trees. Beautiful little walk. Very easy.
Currant bushes.
Yeah. We learned that most people mistakenly called pinions, is it pinions?
Pinyon.
Or juniper.
Oh, juniper.
Juniper are often mistakenly called cedars, such as this one here. This is the Utah juniper. "200 years old," it says this tree is. See the twisted branch? Twisted around the other one. And this little hole in the side of the tree is obviously used by some birds for a little nesting area. This way looks like the right path. Sun's getting close to setting. We're going to walk out here to Dragon's Point and take a look. Alright, this was the end of the trail road. We had a good time looking at all those views. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to head back to the RV now, get us a bite to eat, rest a little while. We'll see you later.
See you next time. Bye.